The last time. I love praises, so but there are certain kind of praises that will come. I will stop you right there in your track. Hold it. I'm not gonna take glory that is not mine. Hold it. Get your setting spray. Spray a generous amount on your face. This is going to give your makeup a flawless look, and make sure it dries out completely. Take a cream, the same shade with your skin tone, and apply that. Apply it on your face. There's nothing to be scared about. It is just like your normal cream. Apply that cream on your face. Use a makeup brush. I'm just being dramatic. After applying the foundation evenly, you want to go in with a beauty sponge. It is best when this is wet. You can go to your tap and soak this up, or take that same makeup spray and spray it on it and go in with it on your face. You want to make sure that your foundation is sitting right into your skin, and make sure everything is blended, because of course you don't want your foundation to be looking extra white and cakey. You want it to look like you applied a light cream on your face. So just blend this in with your sponge. Grab your concealer. You only need a light shade and a dark shade. Beginner, I don't want you to start getting confused about the different shade and this and that. Just take one that is lighter than your skin and take one that is a bit darker than your skin and apply it. All you have to know is that this light one goes in here and here and here. It goes here too. Just apply a simple line on your nose. Don't worry if it's straight or not, and apply here. I usually apply on this area of my face, but I sweat here easily, so I've learned not to do that. You can skip it too. You want to take the dark one, starting from this part of your ear. Take it from here and apply down. Stop. Take it from here and apply it down. Stop. Take that same beauty blender and blend that in. Makeup is all about blending. You have to blend if you want your makeup to look very professional and seamless. Blend it in. And what I mean by blending is making sure that you varnish this thing. You don't want to just leave the cream there. And do this by just tapping on it on your face. Tapping it on your face. You will know when you have to stop. Do the same for the other part of your face. Just tap it in. It's nothing serious. Do like you're tapping your face with your hand. Tap it in and spread it. Tap it in and spread it lightly. Do the same for this side. You don't have to follow that straight line. Just spread it. Spread it. Spread it to the sides of your nose. Spread it to the sides of your nose. You don't have to follow that straight line. Just spread it like this. Go into this side and do the same. Don't overthink it. Just spread it. Spread it to the sides of your face like this, to the corners of your eye, and down to this part. Spread it. Spread it. Make sure you are covering any open spaces around your eye. You want to make sure this place is fully covered. Down to your nose here, up to this front. You can blend it. You can take this up like this. Like this. See? It's not hard. Do the same for this other side. This light shade of concealer is meant to be under your eye. It's meant to make your face pop. It's not a necessary step for beginners, like I said. You can skip it and go straight to your powder and call it a day. But this adds a bit of professional touch and glam to your makeup. So it's best not to avoid it. Now that we're done with the bright part, we want to go over to the dark part. Since you're a beginner, we're only doing this part of our face for contour, so that you don't get confused. Now take your sponge. You can get another sponge or use another side of your sponge and blend this out. And when you are blending it, all you have to know is that you are blending it upwards. You are blending it up. Like you are blending it like this, not like this. You are blending it like this. Just tap it in. When you hear blending, it means tapping. It's nothing even hard. Maybe it's the baby grammar that is confusing you guys sometimes. That is why I'm trying to talk like a normal Nigerian girl. So blend it in, tap it in, and move it up, not down. You can see that. Do the same for this side. What did we say? Tap it upwards. Tap it upwards. Just be tapping it and be taking it to this upper part of your face. Just be tapping it and be taking it to this upper part of your face. Like that. Don't even overthink it. That is why you're a beginner. You are allowed to make mistakes. If you don't make that mistakes, you will not know what you are doing right or wrong. That is all for contour. Blush is totally optional, but again, it adds a bit of glam to your makeup. So what you are going to do with your blush as a beginner, smile. 3. Just 3 dots on the top of your cheeks. Spread this if you want, so that it will be easier for you to apply. Spread it. Go in with your sponge and tap it again. Just tap it, don't overthink it. Tap it. Tap it in. Tap it in. You will know when it's enough. Your ancestors will let you know. You will know when it's enough. We know when it's enough. Just tap it in and make sure it's looking like your skin. It's not leaving any kind of line on your face. Tap it in. That is all. That is all. This is literally everything you need to know about makeup. Now that you've done this, your makeup is complete. You can even go out like this because you will still slay. But there's one more important thing you need to do. Take a powder. I'm sure every beginner knows how to use powder because it is what you guys use. So take a powder and you already know your shade. Take that your shade of powder, or maybe something a bit lighter than your shade. Take it with your puff. Take it with your puff. And go in like this on that lighter part of your face. The one that is your shade or the one that is a bit lighter than you. Take it and apply on these areas where you applied the light shade of concealer, because you don't want to sweat and you don't want that area breaking out. To have that seamless makeup look, you have to apply a powder to the areas you applied your cream. That is how your makeup is going to look blended. So I'm applying this powder on the areas where I applied the lighter color so that you understand. Remember I said I don't apply here because I sweat there. Like I'm talking right now and I'm literally sweating, so I don't apply there. So what I do is while I use my powder, I go in and I dab in here. I go in and I gently dab in here. I gently dab it in. Take that same powder and go in with the same color you used for contour in your powder palette. Tap it in. All you have to do is put that on the place where you applied your contour, and that is this ear part. Just dab it in. Makeup, everything about makeup is tapping in. Tap it in. Tap it in. It's not difficult. Tap it in, up and down, up and down, up and down. Don't put it on where you know you can see where you applied your blush, you can see where you applied your contour, but you are applying this contour here, not on your blush. The other part, and go and go and go. Now that that is done, your eyebrows, comb this out. This will make it easier for you to draw. At the tail of your eyebrow here, draw your line, but make sure your line is very light. Then come up and draw another one. If you notice, I'm not starting from the beginning. I'm not starting from here. I'm starting from this ending because I want to give it a more natural feel. Then fill that in, fill it in with gentle strokes. Now that it's filled in, you can see that it has formed a shape already. So the next thing you want to do is take your pencil and apply little strokes to your eyebrows. You can decide not to if you are very hairy. If you have lots of hairs, you can decide not to do this step. Just draw on the tail and conceal it. Finish. Come to this tail part of your eyebrow. Draw a line. Draw a line. Then come to the top part and draw another line. Join it with this one. Right? Fill that part in. Fill it in. Then this inner part of your eyebrow, you want to go in with your pencil and apply some light strokes. Apply some light strokes. Make sure it's looking natural. It's important. You don't have to do this, but it's important. You want to give this brow a shape. Take your foundation or a concealer. Take some part of that. Go into the bottom of your eyebrow and clean out every harsh line. You want to give it more of a definition. You don't have to do too much. Look at it. Just follow my lead. the bottom part of your eyebrows. Clean it. You want to give it a shape. Make sure it's not shapeless, but you don't want it to look messy. That is the reason. So I'm just going to clean this top a little bit. It's not. When it comes to your eyes, you can decide to use the eyeliner to give your eyes more definition and depth, but let's just go with mascara for today so that you follow it up very well. Apply your mascara. You don't have to do too much. You're a beginner, you don't know how to wear your eyelashes. Don't stress. Start from the one you can first and gently work your way to the professional part. Apply your mascara. I'm using this one from Maybelline. I love this mascara. I recently started using it. It is waterproof. Like no matter what you do, cry, kata and sound, it's not going anywhere until at least you use your makeup remover. So I love it, and it's very volumizing and blending too. So apply your mascara. Done. The final step, going with a lip liner. This is not a must. Lip liners are not a must. I know we are all crazy about lip liners right now, like we are just hearing of it, but people were applying lipsticks without lip liner a long time ago, and it was still killing. That is if you know how to use the right color. But lip liner gives your lip more of a natural and professional feel to your makeup. It's not hard. All you have to do is draw your lip. It's not hard. Follow the lines of your lip basically. If you don't know how to use a brush, you can use your finger. Do this. This will blend out your lip. And see already, it looks like I applied a lipstick, but I haven't. And we are not going to use a lipstick for this video. So take your lip gloss and apply your lip gloss. Apply your lip gloss. Like I said, my Maybelline mascara is waterproof, so we are going to go in again and spray our face because we want our makeup to sit completely. Whew. Dry that out and you're done. Literally, like if you're a beginner, this is a basic. In fact, as beginners have levels, beginners have grade. Like if you do this kind of makeup and another beginner see you, they'll be like, who did your makeup for you? Because you actually ate it, you actually did it the right way. So no such thing as perfection. Nobody's born perfect. Nobody's born perfect. It's all practice. So this is your sign to go to your saved post and bring out those makeup videos you've been saving and start practicing. It's all about practice. I got here through practice and I'm still practicing, I'm still learning. So you can learn it also. It's not such a big deal. It's not rocket science. You can learn it also. And also save this video if you want to know the steps. And tell me what you want to see next for a beginner makeup friendly video, and I'll make it.